If I were to ask you what the worst main level in GD is, what would your answer be? A few would say that it's Time Machine, others might mention a level from GD World. Those opinions are definitely understandable. Most of the GD World levels are pretty bad. But most of the community would say that Clutterfunk is the worst main level. Why do people not like Clutterfunk? This is a question we will be answering today. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers by the end of the year, so if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. It really helps me out. Anyways, this is why people hate Clutterfunk. First cube part is pretty interesting. The deco is fine for a pre 1.7 main level, and it has a mirror port. Then 5 seconds later, it switches back. You're probably wondering why I sound so angry about this. Well, I'm gonna tell you why. That was the only mirror part in the whole level. Those mirror portals ruined the whole part just by existing. Mirror portals are already bad, but when there is one mirror part in the level, and it's the very beginning, it ruins it. RobTop went out of his way to make the level worse. Why couldn't you either just not use mirror portals or have another mirror part later in the level? Let's just move on. The mini part comes right after the first part. I know that this might be a lot to take in at once, but this part isn't that much different than the last one. It's just a cube part with better gameplay. Also, there was a mini portal, but that's not important. The deco is okay, just a bit of a downgrade from the first part. But this part also feels smaller, just like the player. That's just a cool detail I find mentioned. The first ship part is pretty short, and it sucks. It has no structures and a bunch of weird saw-like thingamabobs. A saw-like thingamabob, huh? I wonder when those will be at the GD. The next part is that iconic mini ball part, and it's definitely the best part in the level. It has very fun gameplay and simple decoration. Nothing else worth talking about in this part. The other ship part is fine. The first half is kind of bad, but the second part is kind of like the Cycles ship part if it was a normal rated level. Nothing else to talk about here either. The last cube part is definitely pretty interesting. It has a lot of size changes and simple timings. Kind of like the last part in Time Machine with all the mirror portals. I personally think this part is pretty fun. The second half of this part is definitely a bit worse. The gameplay is really repetitive and it can get stale pretty quickly. The song is interesting too. It sounds like several genres of music merged together. It's actually something that is confirmed by Waterflame, the person that made the song. I couldn't decide on what style or genre I wanted to make, and after 2 failed attempts, this came out. A hybrid of pretty much everything. Clutter. That's what they said in the description on the song's Newgrounds page. Personally, I think this song is one of the better ones in the Jumper Dash OST. I mean, just look at some of the other songs in the OST. Jumper's pretty bad. Well, now we know why everyone except me hates Clutterfunk. Again, if you enjoyed watching, please help me on my journey to 500 subscribers. And if you want to chat with me and other people that watch the channel, join the Discord server. You can find that in the description. Thanks for watching.